Alrighty, hello world. This is the Pod Lair team back again. I am Nyy'xai Coach. I have with me three more Nyy'xai, Mitchell, Ben, and Glenn, and we are finishing up the Nyy'xai Fundamentals, part of our Track 2 voicing work, where we take the various fundamental principles of Pod Lair and break them down into nice sized chunks, which we call beats, making sure that we understand all of the fundamentals and how they work together. All right, all we have left now on the Nyy'xai Fundamentals is the remainder of Role in the Revolution. All right, so we'll go and get started. Ben, you'll take lead on this. How does a Spirit Force creature relate to the Nyy'xai Role in the Revolution? How does the Hidden Grove Gardener relate to it? How does the Righteous Intervener relate to it? And how does the High Stakes Priestess relate to it? And while we're at it, how does being a super student relate to the Nyy'xai Role in the Revolution?
Wow, that's a lot of questions.
It is.
Well, it's 5. It just looks really long. Anyway, Nyy'xai are well designed for the revolutions that come from new ideas, often favoring the most culturally impactful. Did we already do this, or?
It will be the second paragraph.
Oh, the second one, right, that makes sense.
We did the first one. And I have the email, by the way, Coach. I just found it. I just, the previous one from last week, I just opened that up. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, cool.
The Nyy'xai Spirit Force creature demassifies the pent-up potential of humans into a free flow that all Pod Lair practitioners can partake in. The Nyy'xai Hidden Grove Gardener uses empathetic metamorphing to help those disenfranchised heroes on the fringe to have a place to feel safe and appreciated. The Nyy'xai Righteous Intervener is a potent underdog advocate for those who wish to be heroes but need help getting strong enough first. The Nyy'xai High Stakes Priestess, or Priest, is the ultimate luck charm to have in the midst of an epic heroic revolution. Also, the Nyy'xai can channel all of their spiritual, artist, and passionate energy into being a super student in the Pod Lair Practitioner program, which is of critical importance to the cause. I think perhaps would artistic be a good replacement for artist in the last sentence?
Let's see here.
Yeah, I think that does make sense.
Yeah.
Channel their
Maybe
spiritual artist.
Yeah,
it doesn't quite make sense.
No, it doesn't. Got it. It's been updated.
Artist energy. Artistic.
I mean, it seems like you could use it because like you can say like the energy of an artist. I guess I don't know, but artistic is probably what you're really going for.
Yeah, because that's a noun. The other ones are adjectives.
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah.
Because I'm thinking like you could say like dragon energy, but you can also say like draconic energy or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
So,
yeah.
I don't know. The Nyy'xai Spirit Force creature demassifies the pent-up potential of humans into a free flow that all heroes can partake of. The Nyy'xai Grove Gardener gives heroes and people who are perhaps on the fringe of feeling left behind and so forth a safe place that's very empathetic. The Nyy'xai Righteous Intervener is an underdog advocate for those that need to be stronger first, to be their highest forms of themselves and be really heroic people. And the Nyy'xai High Stakes Priestess is a lucky charm in epic, heroic revolutions. Also, the Nyy'xai can push all of their artistic, humanistic energy into being a super student in the Pod Layer Practitioner program, and will be much needed in the revolution of enlightenment.
J. Mitchell?
It should say spiritual, artistic, and passionate energies, right? Or did we already make that adjustment?
I think in this case,
Energy's fine.
it can be a singular. Three adjectives for one noun. I think it's okay.
It's fine.
Sorry, I commented something on the basically the grammar of that, but my mic was muted, so I'll say.
What's
Yeah.
that?
So basically, I think it depends on the noun, because if you say red, orange, green, ball, that doesn't really make sense.
Right.
But if energy, basically all three of those energies can be considered one energy in some way. In this case, maybe maybe for example, because it's coming from all from the Nyy'xai, then that
That's
makes
kind of how I
sense.
was thinking of it.
Right. So if it can be considered one energy in some way, then I think you can do it that
They're
way.
internally consistent.
That would be what you're referring to, exactly.
All right, I see. So it's all one thing, basically.
Yeah. But I see what you're saying too, Glenn. I think it go both ways, but the way I was kind of intending it was yeah, the Nyy'xai energy is one thing, and there's 3 adjectives describing it.
Yeah, but the way it's kind of worded, also the Nyy'xai can channel all of their. That kind of implies that there's going to be multiple, but I guess it doesn't matter. All of their and then energy it goes from plural, and then it kind of feels like it goes into a singular. But so that's kind of like the way I read it the first time. But yeah, it makes sense either way.
Alright, so the Spirit Force creature relates to the Nyy'xai Rule in Revolution because it demassifies the pent-up potential of humans into free flow that all parlor practitioners can use. The Hidden Grove Gardener relates to the Nyy'xai Rule in Revolution because it uses its empathic metamorphing to help disenfranchised heroes on the fringe have a place where they feel appreciated and safe. The Righteous Intervener relates to the Nyy'xai Rule in the Revolution because it is acts as an underdog advocate for people who want to be heroes but need help being stronger first. And the High Stakes Priest or Priestess relates to the Nyy'xai Rule in the Revolution because it is the ultimate luck charm in the midst of an epic revolution. And being a super student relates to the Nyy'xai Rule in the Revolution because it can channel. Nyy'xai can channel their spiritual, artistic, and passionate energy into being a super student for the Apollo Practitioner program, which is vital to the cause.
Glenn, take us home.
All right. So the Nyy'xai Spirit Force creature demassifies the pent-up potential of humans, so that Podler practitioners can basically use that energy, basically partake of that kind of energy. Or yeah, I think that makes sense, right? I mean, they take up the pent-up energies that the people are experiencing, and then they take note of that, and then they make it into a free flow that Podler practitioners can then that they're able to then partake of. The Hidden Grove Gardener uses their empathetic metamorphic abilities to basically for any sort of heroes that are on the fringe, to basically give them a place where they can feel safe and appreciated, because they're disenfranchised, basically. The Z Righteous Intervener acts as a very potent underdog advocate for anyone who wishes to become a hero, by giving them the sort of know-how and giving them the sort of like the tools that they need in order to become as such. I think that basically covers that point. The is it Righteous Intervener? No. It's the High Stakes Priest or Priestess, is the ultimate lucky charm for anyone who's in amidst a heroic revolution. And then when it comes to the Nyy'xai and how it relates to the spirit forms, the what do you call it, a super student, how that relates to the Nyy'xai role in the revolution is that basically they are able to take their energies, spiritual, artistic, as well as spiritual, artistic, and one more. Spiritual, artistic, and... Do I need to get that third one?
You're good. Passionate, but go ahead.
They need to get all those energies in order to, to be the best kind of super student that they can possibly be for any sort of Podler practitioner, for anything really, but like especially for the Podler practitioner program, which is of vital importance.
Oh.
I got to get that point now. What was it? It was passionate energy. There we go.
No worries. All right, next one up. Yep. Mitchell, you'll take lead. How does track 1 training relate to the role of the Nyy'xai in the revolution? And then how does that work for track 2, 3, 4, and 5?
Oh, right. Track 1 of the practitioner program focuses on motor reading to establish supremely important proof of concept regarding the motor phenomenon. And Nyy'xai are often extremely gifted at reading people and their subtle energetic signals. Track 2 focuses on being able to voice what you know in a pithy, punchy manner. This is punch in mind, but that might be wrong.
Punch manner.
Punch.
Knock him
One
out,
punch
Nyy'xai.
man.
Thank you.
One punch man, Nyy'xai.
In a pithy
Which
punch
plays
manner.
perfectly into the Nyy'xai gift of artistic expression.
Sorry.
in music.
This is,
Go. What?
I don't mean to interrupt you, Mitchell. Should I just let you finish, or?
How long?
You've already interrupted. Just kidding.
I got this email basically a couple days ago, and it was in the it was in the promotion section of my Gmail for some reason. Let's see. Yes, and basically it was like a forward from the Nyy'xai Temple Facebook account, or not Facebook, YouTube account, and it reads, Nyy'xai delve into WWE games and much more.
Yeah, I get those kind of things sometimes too. Like, yeah, with all the like Nyy'xai and Jaini and that's like what they think your name is. So they're like talking it like as if it's like just your name.
That's funny.
But it's like if you remove the comma, it's like Nyy'xai delving into WWE games.
I guess they do. Everything gaming. All right. Where was I? I think track 3 focuses on outreach to the public through live in-person interactions, often in brief encounters with strangers, and this is something that Nyy'xai often excel at with their natural approachability and their proactive ability to establish warm rapport with a wide range of different people. Track 4 focuses on media productions, and Nyy'xai are standouts when it comes to creating, engaging, and entertaining education. When it comes to creating, engaging, and entertaining education materials. Track 5 focuses on building community, and both Njes, the Nyy'xai and the Nyy'xai, are at the forefront of organizing uniquely influential events and networks.
Isn't track 3 and 4 supposed to be switched?
Let me check. Yes, you're right.
Oh, that's it. So track 5 is media productions?
Track 3 is media productions.
Track
and then
3.
Track 4 is outreach.
Let's see. Right. I probably knew that.
Next to catch. Updating the book reads.
So track 1 relates to the role of Nyy'xai in the revolution because it's meant to establish the supremely important proof of concept with regard to the mojo phenomenon, and Nyy'xai often have quite a talent when it comes to reading people and their subtle energetic signals, which is an activity that's well suited for mojo reading. Track 2 focuses on being able to voice what you know in a pithy, punchy manner, and Nyy'xai also excel at this in their way because they have a natural gift for music, spoken word, and making highly insightful and personal documentaries on controversial and sensitive subjects.
Alice Roberts.
Track 3 relates to the role of Nyy'xai in the revolution because it's about media productions, and Nyy'xai are very good at creating engaging, entertaining, educational materials. So they're well suited for that. Track 4 relates to the role of Nyy'xai in the revolution because it's about outreach to the public through in-person interactions. And Nyy'xai have strong abilities in this area because they are naturally very approachable, which makes people want to talk to them, and they have a proactive ability to establish a kind of warm rapport with a wide range of people because of the powers that they have. And track 5 relates to the role of Nyy'xai in the revolution because it's about building community, and both the Nyy'xais, including the Nyy'xai, are generally at the forefront of establishing uniquely influential the kind of new networks on the board.
Got it. Glenn, take a go.
All right, just a moment.
Ben's like going in and out here.
Yeah.
Sure, he'll be back. Just a glitch. A second.
Alright, I'm back.
Okay.
I mean, I'm still here, just not really.
Your face is here too, with the mask. So we have extra company.
I'm no idea why that happens. I guess the reason is because they don't want to disconnect you unless they're really sure that you're not there. Or there's probably, I know it is, there's probably a bit of time in between when you disconnect and when they log you off, because if you lose connection for a second, this way it can directly reconnect you without replacing you. But maybe that's not true though, because all the time, like, someone will disconnect for a second, then there'll be a copy of them. I don't know what. right. Do you think you could read some questions by any chance?
Yeah, yeah.
All right, thank you. All right, so track 1 of the practitioner program
I
is...
still need. I still need.
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
it my turn?
Yeah, yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I just...
But I think if Ben is ready, then he should go. Ben should go.
Do you need more time, Glenn?
No, I'm fine. I mean, I think we should go more based on people being ready. I'm not quite there yet, so I think Ben going
go ahead.
is fine.
Okay. Track 1 of the practitioner program is focused on emoji reading, and Nyy'xai are uniquely gifted at reading people and their subtle energetic feelings and so forth. Track 2 is focused on speaking what you know in a pithy, punchy manner, and this plays in perfectly with the Nyy'xai's ability with affinity for spoken word and artistic, other forms of artistic thought expression, such as creating documentaries on that are uniquely emotional and also artistic and interesting. Track 3 focuses on going out into the world and meeting people and talking to them about pod layer and so forth. And Nyy'xai are uniquely good at this because they have the natural state approachability. They're Ni and they're shy. It's really creative, really interesting to talk to. And also, they are very good at proactively starting warm, engaging conversations with people. Track 4 focuses on, and I know I got the track switch, but whatever, we'll roll with it. Track 4 focuses on media productions, which is essentially creating interesting work artifacts that will be beneficial to the popular cause. Nyy'xai are highly creative and have an art and affinity for creating unique items that hold special value and will be a benefit to people. Track 5 focuses on building community, and both the Nyy'xai and Nyy'xai have strong abilities when it comes to inspiring people and bringing them together and starting new, unique communities and groups of people.
Yep. Got it. Glenn?
All right, let me see if I got this. All right, so when it comes to track 1, the Nyy'xai role in the revolution is very critical because track 1 is related to the mojo phenomenon, and the proof of concept in respect to that is extremely important in being able to understand. And Nyy'xai have a natural gift when it comes to reading people and their subtle energies, and are extremely gifted at mojo reading. Track 2 has to do with blog voicing, and Nyy'xai are also very adept at this as well, given that they have a natural inclination towards artistic expression and spoken word, and many are often also gifted at creating all kinds of documentaries that have to do with sensitive and controversial topics. Track 3 has to do with media production, and Nyy'xai are also very gifted at that as well, given that they create works that are very engaging and also very they're very engaging as well as very entertaining in the way that they're able to create those kinds of artifacts, whatever they might be. Track 4 has to do with outreach ops, and this has to do with going out into the public and actually talking to people and Nyy'xai are very good at that sort of thing, given that they're naturally very approachable, and whenever they do create any sort of in their approach to this sort of thing, they take a very proactive approach, and they are able to create all really warm connections with people, establishing a warm rapport with strangers that and those strangers can be of many different kinds of people from all kinds of backgrounds, and they're very good at being able to quickly create those with a multitude of diverse communities and stuff, and that they have a real talent for when it comes to that sort of thing. And track 5 has to do with bubble building, and both Nyy'xai, the Nyy'xai, and the Nyy'xai are very gifted at this, given that they're at the forefront of these sorts of campaigns, and they're able to both create all kinds of very unique sorts of events and networks. They're able to establish those kinds of things and be really great at that.
Boom. Got it. All right, last bit, and then we have the Nyy'xai Fundamentals done. All right, what are 5 key reasons, Glenn, you'll take lead in this, what are 5 key reasons Nyy'xai should join the cause of the Pod Revolution?
All right, so joining the Podler cause gives Nyy'xai an opportunity for unprecedented enlightenment and adventure that will take their consciousness to the highest level. Joining the cause gives Nyy'xai personal development experiences that are unparalleled in human history. Joining the cause gives Nyy'xai access to the actual power to make the world a better place for all humans. Joining the cause gives Nyy'xai the legacy honor of being one of those who helped build Podler in the early legendary days. Join the Podler cause, Nyy'xai of planet Earth, to know yourself, grow yourself, and save the world.
Yeah.
Shouldn't it be an opportunity for an unprecedented enlightenment adventure?
Let's see.
I think it can go either way. It might sound better.
The first sentence gives Nyy'xai an opportunity. Yeah, I have "an" in here, so maybe you have an older one. I think that's been updated.
I think you could technically go either way. I think it might sound better to say "and," but it looks like you got it.
The one that I have says, joining the Podler cause gives Nyy'xai an opportunity for unprecedented enlightenment adventure.
Yeah, it's fine either way.
What was the thing you're pointing out, Glenn?
I don't know, it seems like unprecedented enlightenment adventure sounds a bit, I don't know, it sounds a little bit like...
You wanted to have an and there is an and in there, you said.
Ah, adding, okay.
An opportunity for an unprecedented enlightenment adventure. So 2 ands, basically.
Let me see. What I was going for was the way it sounds when you say an opportunity for adventure. When you hear that phrase, it usually is not an opportunity for an adventure. It's usually an opportunity for adventure.
Yeah.
Right. Then there's like 2 adjectives, like...
That's throw it off.
I think it's grammatically correct either way.
It's absolutely correct either way.
Yeah.
Huh?
I think it may actually have more precise meaning if you don't want to refer to, well, it can be referred to either way, but if what you're going for is to describe adventure beyond the singular, so
Yeah.
then
You could just mean like the grand enlightenment adventure of existence, or you could just mean all the kinds of adventures you'll have with us, or alone, knowing yourself. They're all valid.
it depends whether you want to refer to one adventure in particular, or if you just want to.
I think that is, you know, like.
But if you're going for the whole encompassing thing, that by itself includes all the smaller ones, I think.
Yeah.
It's sort of, you know, you can go either way. It's not really.
I don't know. In terms of vocabulary or grammar or whatever, I feel like it sounds better to refer to it as a venture.
Right, but
Not, yeah.
it seems like it's still use the adjectives because, the phrase that I was basing on is the phrase an opportunity for adventure, almost like it's an ongoing thing, and so an adventure sounds a bit more finite.
People sometimes you'll hear the phrase like lust for adventure or lust for like a lust for adventure or I guess opportunity or
Yeah.
so a more general sense of the word rather than an opportunity or an adventure.
Yeah. I think "and" it kind of brings in a bit more of a singular, and also perhaps for me like that it's like when I heard like an opportunity for an adventure, it kind of sounds like it might be a limited time thing. Do you mean like a package?
It's more particular.
Yeah.
It's not wrong, but
No.
I mean, you could conceive of it that way if you want to, but you could. I'm sure you could say it either way if you want when you do your voice.
Yeah, I'm not used to being it the way that it's presented here. It just feels like an
If you want
adventure.
to say "and," just go ahead.
Yeah,
It makes
I
sense.
think I'll probably just go with an. To me, it just sounds more smoother. I don't know. But yeah.
Yeah, we're not like grammar authorities or anything.
Yeah.
No, I think
And
grammatically.
there's lots of ways to do grammar. There's not necessarily one way
in
to
this
do it,
case,
even if
yeah.
you were.
Grammatically, you go either way. It's a question of what grammar choice is giving the vibe you want.
Yeah.
And I was going for the vibe of an opportunity for adventure. Like in my head, when someone says an opportunity for an adventure, I've heard it said that way more often with vacation packages.
That's exactly what I thought of.
Yeah, and then I've heard the phrase an opportunity for adventure. That's like you're going to go over to Africa and you may never come back. It's like it's much more open-ended usually when it's used that way, and that was the vibe I was going for.
Opportunity.
Like a road as compared to a package or an event. Does that make sense?
Right. I guess unprecedented enlightenment, they just kind of like clog it up a little bit to me. And then make it hard for me to just go for adventure. Unprecedented enlightenment and then adventure, that kind of like seems like a mouthful. But it does make sense given that that is the adventure that it is, but yeah. Anyways, I'm just going to do the beat.
No, I appreciate pointing these things out though because it's good to make sure the grammar is correct, and on times when there's like a choice between one thing and another, it's kind of good to think out why a choice is being made. So it's still good to talk about.
No, of course.
notice it says joining the causes in the third sentence.
Joining.
Yeah, you're right. That doesn't look right to me.
What's this?
The Z point.
Yeah, it says joining the causes gives Nyy'xai access to the actionable power to make the world a better place for all.
Got it. Thank you.
Probably supposed to be cause.
I mean, again, not technically wrong, it's just the other sentence.
No, yeah, but no.
So,
Good catch.
want to make it
It's very
parallel.
wrong.
Wow.
All right. So joining the cause gives Nyy'xai an opportunity for an unprecedented and unprecedented enlightenment adventure that will take their consciousness to the highest level possible. Joining the cause gives Nyy'xai the sort of experiences that are unparalleled in all of human history. Joining the cause will give Nyy'xai the actual power to help make the world a better place for all humans. Joining the cause will also give Nyy'xai the sort of legacy and honor that they will get from joining Podlair in the early legendary days. Join the cause, Podlair, Nyy'xai of planet Earth, to know yourself, grow yourself, and save the world.
Bam. Ben?
Alright. Alright. Joining the Podlair cause gives Nyy'xai an amazing enlightenment adventure that will be able to take their consciousness to the highest level. Joining the Podlair cause allows Nyy'xai to advance their personal development such that it is unprecedented throughout human history. Joining the Podlair cause gives Nyy'xai actionable power to make the world a better place for all humans. Joining the cause gives Nyy'xai a legacy of helping build Podlair in the legendary brand new days. And Nyy'xai should join the cause so they can know themselves, grow themselves, and save the world.
Nice. Mitchell, take us home.
Joining the Podlair cause gives the Nyy'xai an opportunity for unprecedented enlightenment adventure that will take consciousness to the highest level. Joining the Podlair cause gives Nyy'xai personal development experiences that are unparalleled in human history. Joining the Podlair cause gives Nyy'xai access to actual power to help make the world a better place for all humans. Joining the Podlair cause gives Nyy'xai a legacy honor of being one of the first to help build Podlair in the legendary early days. And last but not least, join the Podlair cause, Nyy'xai of planet Earth, to know yourself, grow yourself, and save the world.
Nice job, team. Boom.
Nice.
Got a whole section down. So we've got the Nyy'xai and the Nyy'xai. So that's
25 beats.
Yep.
50 beats total.
50 beats total. Okay, so I don't know what you guys have as far as like your backlog of stuff to do, but excluding that takes you guys to L4 in track 2.
No, I think we're all track 4 now, right? I mean, level 4.
Right? Have everyone's
I remember we...
ever caught up on the back stuff?
I think we all still have.
me and
stuff
you, Coach,
going.
covered.
I think we have
We
more
also-
levels to
we
do,
also-
like a little. But
Because like even if we're caught up as far as like the stuff we've been doing now, there's also basically the stuff before the ebook stuff that we started working on. Basically
Exactly.
before like at the very
And then we were
start.
all done with that, but like there was like a
Yeah, so things like
That should
the Podler Pathways field pitch and the Podler Principles field pitch, motodrawism, and so forth.
You still have those to do?
Yeah, he said this too.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. We'll catch up those when you can. But Glenn, I believe you're all caught up on those stuff, so that puts you at a L4.
I don't
I think so. I actually don't know. I mean, I know that we.
We
I would have to check
we
that.
caught up on all the
Right, you guys did the stuff in between, but you didn't. But basically, we were expected to have mojo journalism and all those field pitches done before the Nyy'xai and Nyy'xai stuff. Right. I'm not sure what level in L2 that is, or in track 2 that is. It may have been like the something in the.
I think it was L2. I think it was level 2. Was
Yeah, level 2
Yes.
stuff. Level 2 stuff.
That was level 2 stuff.
Okay.
I mean, I think we have some progress in that, but it's
Exactly. I think we're all quite. We have quite a bit of progress on that. I think. So I don't think it'll be too hard.
Yeah, but there's a lot of stuff, Mitchell. There's I mean.
Oh, you're right.
I spent like a year working on a lot. I mean, not an entire year, but I mean, like the Podler Pathways field pitch has like 30 beats to it.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
That
quite
one
neat.
alone compared to the. I
My
mean,
world. We'll keep talking though.